What's up, everybody? It's Corby. I was just noticing that, like, I guess Nintendo is sort of doing a little different thing, I guess. Check this out. The two of the recently added N64 games to the Nintendo Switch Online subscription were, like, rated M. And originally, I think they put them in here. But now, as you can see, I don't know, I haven't even checked this one again, but I know originally, I think I was in this one because this is the first day I've had this downloaded. But now, as you can see, there's two separate catalogs. I mean, they're both N64, but when I opened this one specifically, it only had the two rated M games. So it seems like Nintendo decided to go ahead and separate the two apps, or I guess make two separate apps for N64 games based on the age rating there. I thought this was really interesting because it kind of presented a concept to me that I was a little bit curious about. And I've always kind of been like, I mean, I was even pondering it today, which the question is, will Nintendo ever age with its audience? Because obviously Nintendo's been Nintendo since 1985, which is awesome. But I guess it's kind of like, even Miyamoto wanted to make Mario seem a bit more like adult and not so much for kids. I mean, I think this was back in like the earlier time of like Nintendo and Mario, but like, not that I want Mario drinking alcohol or anything like that, but it's more like, I personally think that the franchises that they have should stay that way. Like Mario, all these icons for sure need to stay this way. But I do think that Nintendo could use kind of like, I guess, the method they're already using to separate these older games, which, by the way, the two games on there that are rated M, neither of them was created out of Nintendo Studios. It was Perfect Dark and totally forgetting, but the guy who kills dinosaurs. I think it would be pretty cool to see some titles from Nintendo that perhaps would be for a bit more of a mature audience. And I'm not talking vulgar language or sexual themes. I'm talking more like just kind of the narrative, and maybe the setting is just kind of, just something that maybe isn't too crazy, but like, hits at an older audience. That's something just a bit more than, I guess, side-scrolling or something. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And there are a lot of indie games I see who kind of stick to the classic game mechanics and stuff like that. It's just that it would be really, really cool to see franchises like maybe Metroid, right? Where it's like you already have kind of like a serious tone that you could totally take advantage of in like an older game. But I do see the difficulty in that, because then it's like, okay, but then you might accidentally cut out an entire age range to an IP that was open for everybody. So that's why I'm opting, like, it would be smart for them to make one. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to think of like what a really good example would be. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Like, the idea, I did notice like recently Nintendo had posted, like, they dropped this trailer video for, I think it was a Famicom Detective Club, and it seems like super creepy. And it was like something like that would be really good. Not that that itself is not enough, but it's more so like some of the production quality that other games get, like Mario, and like The Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is so good. It just feels like there would be a lot of room to do something like that, which I think would be really cool. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. If you have an example, something that you think would be awesome. I'm gearing up for what Nintendo has next. I've been gearing up for a long time. I have totally fallen in with Nintendo. So I'm really excited about whatever they're gonna do next. But these are just some things in kind of like the downtime. I feel like we're in a downtime because we are just kind of waiting for Nintendo to announce the successor or really unfold whatever their next steps are, because they already came at us earlier on and said, hey, we're getting really good numbers from the Switch and we don't think we want to follow a traditional life cycle for consoles. So there's all kinds of rumors about this, like Switch 2 or Switch successor. But until they say anything, it's kind of like we're all talking about our, you know, everybody's dreams here. So I am looking forward to whatever's next, and I'm going to be making lots of videos. And let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.